Ready. Mike 60. Mike 54.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip.
They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. He'll have a first down past the 40. There goes Mark Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 71 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, they said they wanted to have some explosive runs. How about that one to start the game?
And I would say on the defensive sideline, there's a lot to answer for. Because you spend all week saying, stop the run. I don't care who you're playing. You don't want to get run over. You don't want to get run past. And they got both. Over-committing in the secondary, and he just went stepping past them and is still running, essentially.
One play, and he hits pay dirt.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
25, check 25. Hey, gun.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. On second down, a run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
Come on, the ball. Ready, weapon. Try. Joker.
Check 13. Check 13.
Show me.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Getting the sack, the 227-pound linebacker, Quan Alexander. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Check 26. Slam. Safe.
He can run for it, and he will. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 21-yard touchdown run as the Ravens push further out in front. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him, being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Let's go. Let's do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Tyus Bowser gets him for a loss of a yard, and it will bring up 3rd down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
12.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for the Niners. Give him 42 yards on the ground. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Coleman now. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing now is Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They give him 12 there on the keeper, and it's second down.
A 12-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. It's complete to Snead. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Yep, and I think the ball's out. And the ball ends up out of bounds, so it'll be a loss on the play. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
49ers 7.
On second down, Ingram. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Ingram. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson. Snead's got it. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 43 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This one taken just inside the 10. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2-minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Squeeze, double up.
21. Hey, alert 3. Shit.
On second down, it's Coleman. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for the Niners. Give him 53 yards on the ground. Right back to Coleman here on first down. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo completes it to Coleman.
Here we go.
The Niners on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. To throw is Garoppolo. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab as his guys are back within a single score. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5. He's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it could be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. They stay on the ground. This time it's Hill. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. First down, and it's Hill again. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
It's a loss of 8 yards. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Jackson eluding the pressure right. Looking for Snead, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go. Like 20.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. Deep ball for Goodwin. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
57's the mic. Watch 57. I got you. I got you. 57's Mike. Mike 57.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. It's caught by Sanders. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
First down.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. 23 yards, the final tally. Man open, it's Goodwin. Touchdown, 49ers. Marquise Goodwin. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Gold with the extra point, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. An extra DB for the 49ers now on 3rd. Got a man. It's Brown. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A couple of first downs has the football positioned at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. It's great. My team. 56 to magic.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you to our EA studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Yeah, he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Garoppolo out wide here to Samuel. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
They'll run with Coleman on first down, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
11.
Garoppolo gives to Breida, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
21. Here we go. Hey, alert.
Garoppolo. That's going to be caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Well, son, here we go.
It's Coleman here, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And now this is right in Kyle Shanahan's wheelhouse. He'll go for 2 here. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he is not going to get in there. He stops short of the goal line, and the lead is going to stay right where it is. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
56.
Ingram again. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a third and about 9 to go.
And that last carry puts him right at 100 yards for the game. So how has he done it? Because he's been patient, followed his blocks, let everything develop, and then burst through for big gains.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Check 3.
Check the backer.
From the gun, Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
He finds Roberts, complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. Here's Jackson. Flush to his right. This will be caught by Brown. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Check safety.
To throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A rough go there on third down, a loss of 4. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. Here we go on fourth down with Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the fourth. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to the running game. It's Ingram. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
56 is mine. 56 is mine. Get ready. Get ready. Get ready. Check nickel.
At the 49-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. D. Ford able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Results in a fourth down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. There he goes, right side. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for two. So after the INT, it's Garoppolo. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for two, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that two-point attempt.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They begin the drive with Hill. Defensively, Jimmy Ward in on the stop.
He was brought down by Jimmy Ward. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9, Jackson. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. The Ravens on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
56 is mine. 56 is mine. It's our time. It's our time, guys. It's our time. Mine's 56. Mine's 50.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go right here.
Now it's Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. Both defenses have had their struggles, but they've been good enough to get them this lead, and another nice play there to help preserve the lead.
It's been a game of punch-counter-punch, hasn't it? All throughout. But this time, the big swing was taken, and it didn't land. Nice play by them on defense.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Charlie.
57's the mic. 57's the mic.
11.
Whip. Watch the whip. Back.
Looking to throw, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Garoppolo finding Goodwin. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. He's got the first down inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Garoppolo will lead his guys up to go for the two-point try.
65.
Hatchet. Check.
They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he hurdles him and into space. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. The offenses have success. You could say they've run wild a little bit. Time for the defense.